What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. I went and started searching for some newer Metallica because at this point, I think I have reactions to all the most popular Metallica songs. I think I'm sitting at somewhere now. I know their discography is much more than a small amount that I've reacted to, which is I think I'm sitting at around 55. But for a minute there, especially early on in my reacting career, I went through a whole lot of Metallica. Okay, so I went and looked for some newer stuff, and apparently this released in 2020. Now it's not newer, but it did strike my interest because it says it has Lou Reed in Metallica. Okay, now I have no idea who Lou Reed is, and sometimes I can tell by how popular the Metallica song is based off the obviously the amount of views. Now only 300,000 for a band as big as Metallica, and in about a year, it's over a year. It's a year and some change. Tells me a lot, but I'm honestly a fan of Metallica, and I like to explore some of the deep tracks and figure out why it wasn't as popular. Based off my understanding, some people especially who are fans of the 80s Metallica, don't really not necessarily like change. And that might be one of the biggest reasons why, whenever Metallica starts doing something new, that they tend to not watch it. But you won't find that type of mentality here, as I appreciate all kinds of music, new and old. But in order for me to have a judgment, I have to listen to it first. So let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up and find out what this is about. Before I get into this, if you see a little thumbnail down here, that means that the video is what stopped my reaction from being uploaded. So if you see text there or a thumbnail there, it just means I had to put that there in order to upload this. Just wanted to put that as a disclaimer. All right, let's get into this. Lou Reed.
Chorus of the voices that gather up the magnets set before me. I attract you and repel you, a science of the heart and blood and meaning. I want you on the floor and in a coffin, your soul shaking. I want to have you downing every meaning you've amassed like a fortune. Oh, throw it away.
Okay, so straight off the bat, I can kind of see why people wouldn't like this. Okay, here's why I think this is very interesting. This isn't like a Metallica performance in the sense that you've come to love and behold. This has given me signs of spoken word, right? And I think that if you don't have a lot of experience with this, because it doesn't sound like he's singing, if he has any type of notes in there, it's probably just to express things. But I'm hearing more dynamics in his voice than I am hearing like vocal rises and everything. Now, I don't know what type of artist Lou Reed is. I don't even know if he makes music or not. But to me, he's coming off as this is spoken word. And generally, like you guys know, I am a jazz head. That's my experience in music, right? It's jazz. We hear this all the time. Somebody will come up there and they will start speaking, and then you have the rhythm section back there. And sometimes they don't even know what they be playing, right? Sometimes they just start playing something and they just be in a movement, starting to be swayed by whatever the speaker is saying. Now, this is a form of music, right? It's a form of music. It's more to be focused more on the lyrics, with the music in the background kind of being just there to kind of carry the emotions. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. Metallica almost kind of taking taking a step back and providing that instrumental while somebody's speaking over it, like spoken word over metal music. That's an interesting concept. Okay.
Meaning you've amassed like a fortune. Oh, throw it away for worship someone who actively despises you. For worship someone who actively despises you. I am the root.
Oh. Oh, that's James.
I'm the aggressor. I am the tablet. These 10 stories.
Oh, man.
Worship.
Yo, this is something about slow moving riffs guitar riffs and rhythms, man. It just leaves so much room for the almighty stank face. Like you just gotta feel it, right? Now you combine, like, that's crazy, right? Because the instrumental almost kind of gives way to what he's saying, right? Because you already kind of in this mood thanks to the music and everything, and then the lyrics come in and it just starts hitting you. Then you're just like, yo, this is fire. I'm enjoying this, guys. I am enjoying this, but I can see while some of you guys don't like it as much.
Worship, worship. Pain and evil have their place sitting here beside me. I offer them to you as servants of the gold that you must give. Pain and evil have their place sitting here beside me, and I offer them to you as servants of the gold that you must give to me.
Sounds like a pastor.
For worship of someone who actively despises you. Who actively despises you. I am the view. I am the table.
Sorry, that probably was supposed to be funny, but hearing James say that he's a table, that should be funny. I am the table. Okay, all right. Serious mode, Dave. Get it together.
I am the table. I am the view. I am the table. I am all this. I am the root. The progress. The aggressor. I am the table. I am the 10 stories. I am the table.
That's it.
I am.
Solo. Bring the slowness back, yes. Nah, this was nice. So I am the view.
Bravo! Bravo! Encore! Brilliant!
They just ended. Interesting. So the view, I'm the table, right? I'm the person that's governing over all of these type of things, right? All these things that you're going with, I'm the table, I'm everything that you look up to and everything. Okay, interesting. You know, I think it's necessary for artists, especially people who are deep rooted in history, music history, like Metallica, to always try to explore these type of avenues and everything. Because I think that's how you stay fresh as a musician and not, whoops. Nope, I didn't click on that. Nope. Okay. Anyways, I did click on it. My bad. I think that's how you stay, not necessarily how you stay relevant, but relevant. But, you know, as a musician, you should always want to push the boundaries of the type of stuff that you make, you know. And as much as it might pains to hear you, you know, Metallica, the group, they are musicians first. Now, of course, they have a fan base that they need to make music for and everything. But you got to understand, when you're a musician, sometimes things get stale and you got to do what's best for you. You know what I mean? Otherwise, because I imagine, you know, Metallica loves what they do. And in order for them to continue loving what they do, they have to continue pushing the envelope and stuff. And I think that's why songs like this exist. Now, I need to see who Lou Reed is. It'd be funny if he actually was like a pastor or everything. American musician, singer, songwriter. Is there any songs that I might have heard? Maybe. Perfect Day, Walk on the Wild Side, Perfect Day. I don't think I've heard of Lou Reed, but it looks like he's a Velvet Underground leader and rock pioneer. I'm about to do some more research on that. Definitely check out what it was, but this was interesting. Now, what I want you guys to do is, if you didn't like this, go ahead and tell me why down in the comments. I'm always open to see why people didn't like this. And if you loved it, tell me that as well. Okay. That's the end of this video. If If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.